Hey everyone, no respawns here. Hope you are having a grand day. So in this video we're going to be fixing this wee section here in the castle. It's pretty much the main piece of damage outside of, like, obviously the broken... Technically I don't even think that's meant to be the gatehouse. I think that is this bit here. Or rather that's meant to look like that. As you see, this is what we did in the last video. It looks really good. I'm very chipper and pleased with it. So we're going to sort of do something similar-ish. This will probably be a much quicker video, to be fair, because it doesn't have any of the gatehouse nonsense. It's just basically patching a wall. So let's jump into it. So the whole idea with what I want to do with this is make it look like you can see a bit of the kind of the insides of it, I guess. So I am going to use a few foundations, but we're actually going to use, because again I like to be awkward, we're going to mainly put the foundations at the sides here like this to sort of patch up the start, and then the interior is going to be a bit more bespoke, because again we like to be awkward. We don't like to make lives easier. Why would we do that? That's silly. Actually, if we do it this way first, and then we'll sort of sink them down, it's going to be cool. I have ordained it to be cool. We're using this as just a sort of a reference point. I really enjoyed the last video, by the way. That entranceway looks so good. It looks grand. I'm very pleased. Where's me bloody pillar gun? All the way over here. Good lord. Alright. That's mildly annoying. Thank you, thank you. Alright, the reason I built so many of them is so I can kind of just reference point exactly where it is meant to be. And then we're going to sort of move them around. I just want to get it straight so it's... See what I mean? Because it's very, very easy to sort of have it be a little bit twatty and not be... Will you stop? Any day now. God, that's really been a bit of a prick. Thank you. Alright, this one about there, more over it on me. Probably even more like this bit, to be honest. I guess because... I see, because there's that little lump there and there. So we'll do it more like this. But there's going to be a gap. It's fine, we can sort of plug it. I'd rather have less of an overhang over here. Cool, right, so that gives us a reference point. Now I'm going to use a few foundations. I don't want to... It's tempting to just use foundations for this, but it tends to look really ugly if you do. But you do want to use a couple, because it gives you a kind of a nice starting point to go from. Now, as you can see, that's the wrong angle, so we're sort of using that to do the height. I'm not letting it go down. I might have to do some shenanigans with this. Alright, well that's in the right place now, so I can just leave those there for a sec. Let's do the same thing on this one. This one's going to be a bit harder to do, I think. Getting it level. There are also mods that you can use that just get... Did I leave my bloody pillar over there? There are also mods that you can use that just clear this entire area up. But that's not fun. Or actually, maybe it is for some people. Not for me. Not for me. Right. If you're watching this video live, by the way, I am aware of the recent announcements from Bethesda about, you know, the Fallout 3 remaster, well, remake, not remaster, and all of that jazz. I was going to do a video on it, but what I'll do is I'll wait until they actually give us some, you know, meat, rather than just simply tell us, oh yeah, we're redoing this bit. I want some actual news. Right, so that needs to be lowered until it's there. I'll get rid of... Can't really. I have to just reference this a bit. Actually, if I'm not a dumbass. Oh no, I do want it too far away. But yeah, no, I'm quite excited for the new updates. I suspect there will not be building in the remasters of New Vegas and Fallout 3. And I doubt there'll be mods either. Similar to what we got in Oblivion. Unfortunately, I just can't see it happening, which does suck. But I'm hoping I'm wrong in this instance. Alright, okay. So we're mainly doing this to sort of, like, as I said, Oh, that's like, needs to go down a smidgen more. But basically it's fine. I said I'm not going to use all of these. I'm just sort of putting them basically on the ends here so I can use them as reference points. Okay. Close enough. I want it to basically just... Yeah, I mean, like it's a... I could technically go a little bit, but I think that's pretty grand. Close enough. It does not need to be perfect. Or does it? Actually, it's not. It's going to be perfect. I've decided to change my mind. There we go. That'll be perfect. Right, bosh. Okie dokie. So what I want to do is just pop these out now. Because I just wanted them... So I have these as my end bits. And I said I do want a couple... Just a bit of foundation, basically, on these bits. And, like, maybe on that bit there. Again, just more as a reference point, if anything else. Ah, thanks, bro. Real helpful, man. Just so cool. So cool. Take your time, boss man. You take your time. Go for a stroll. What a prick. That is going to be a bit of a knobhead. Thank you. Okie dokie. And then end this one as well. Probably just, yeah, I can probably pop in there. Just see that. Look at that. Awful, I can see, like, the floor underneath. Lame. Right, okay, cool. Okie dokie. Right, so I might have just, what I'll do is I'll have one there like that. And then we're going to sort of mix and match other bits and pieces. I am stuck. The slight shape of the castle is rudely castle-shaped, which means it's not exactly the shape that I want. But I'm on the end. Basically, I'm kind of in these bits. We're going to have... You know, fuck it, I don't need that there. It's fine, whatever. But I want to... I basically want foundations in a few areas, but not that many. More of the kind of lower level stuff. Oh, that's not... even facing the right way. Because again, it's very easy to overdo them. Right, okay, I think that's probably enough actually. So... I'm looking forward to the new Obsidian game, by the way. Just give me building. As long as you give me building, I'm happy. But if not, give me at least modding, and then I can just do my building myself, can't I? Right, so what if there's like in here? Put like 2 of them. God, they use a lot of wood, don't they? Lord. There's me pillar. Me pillars over there. Boop. Get over here. Alright. The whole point of this is to make a kind of... We're basically making a frame, and then I'm going to sort of patch at the sides, but I'm deliberately going to leave like little weird gaps in the frame, purely just for the aesthetic. Basics. Don't raise that too high. Oh, that was actually fine. God damn it. It's gonna shoot up, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Prick. I'll have to just play this one by eye. Or actually, be less of an idiot and do that. Ah, that's the angle I can't see. God damn it. I might use the big one. Basically, I can't look at it and lower it down at the same time. It's one of those like literally very situationally annoying things that happens. This is where the building tool from Fallout 76 would actually be really handy. There we go, I can see now. Just being a knob by it. There we go. There we go, that's what I wanted, you jackass. Not you guys. You're lovely. There we go. That's what I wanted. So it's going to look like you're going to be able to see the inner workings a little bit of the patchwork, because they're going to be pragmatic, right? I always think of this as like an orc fort. If you ever played Warhammer 40k, there was an old skirmish game called Gorka Morka, and I always picture the orcs making a really cool fort out of this place. And it's sort of like, yeah, it's like it's kind of like a very it's very Fallout basically. I'm gonna use the middle bit there. You see that bit there? As if I'm pointing in it. Basically, the center platform. I'm using that as my reference point. But yeah, what if orcs occupied the Fallout universe, which kind of do, as the super mutants. I'm honestly just going to use at least 2 more of those, I think. Yeah, and then I'll put something a bit lower down that side. Bosh. I'm actually probably have to use more of them, aren't I? Just realised. So much wood! Might do something a bit cheaper on the outside. What I'll probably do, actually, being sneaky, is I'll have reverse junk fences on this side, platforms there. So, like, on this interior bit, you'll see the inner workings, but on that side, not so much, maybe. Maybe. I think I know what I'm doing. You complete fuck. The collision with this pillar is really annoying, basically. It's slightly twatty, is the technical phrase. Well, actually, I'm going to do what I wasn't going to do. I might have to disappear off and get some more wood, though. Ah, if I do that, no. But wait. Okay, I can do it on that one at least. Should be able to. It's inside, that's why. Using that right there. That's enough, I think. Get over here. Right. That's close enough, as it's going to look a little bit ramshackle. I'm going to have probably 2 more. But what I might do is have 1 here. And then, yeah, okay, I'm going to do that. That's what we're going to do, because we also have to get up there as well. So I'm actually going to have 1 more. And we also don't want, like, an even number, because I want it to look a little bit asymmetrical in places. So I'm going to put 1 here. I'm going to move you out so I can see you a bit easier. Lovely. Alright, okay, so next I want to sort of pack this area. I've actually got to put the covers on the walls. So what I'm thinking of doing is I actually might allow myself a couple more foundations to sort of build off from. As I spread them out so they look structurally sound. Yeah, so like, something like... Actually, I can just go from that and then put the platforms on and then snap them on. Unless someone rudely, by someone I mean me, made it so I can't actually get up there anymore. I have to go all the way around. Actually, I can make a little... Because I've got 19 of these stored. I'll go that way. There we go. Now, I'm not too bothered if these don't snap in, by the way, because I'm probably going to put... Okay, cool. What we're actually going to do, that's my little ramp, is I'm probably going to put plywood down anyway. And look, this looks a bit ramshackle, but it's sort of meant to look ramshackle. Even. It's going to look a bit scaly. Has to look a little bit messy, basically. Ah, you beauty. I'm gonna... Cool, that's actually really cool. What I'll do is I'll do that again on the other side, and then we'll put some plywood in the middle. Yeah, okay, this looks cool. We like this. We'll rotate it around so it's not all even. And then we'll... I'm not going to put that one there. Oh, you beauty. Yes. 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 You know that meme with the skull guy from the comic going, yes, yes, yes. Imagine that. That's what I was doing. Also, we can do the onion sickos one as well. I wonder how many people get my references. I'm explaining not very niche memes, to be honest. Anyway, this looks cool. This looks really good, actually. Ha 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 ha. Might be a little bit of thingy there, but that's right. I don't mind that. See, this looks cool. This looks cool. Will you let me place that, you absolute arsehole? Prick. Hate that noise. Hate it so much. I'm deliberately not putting too many of the same texture next to each other in case you're curious. So I'm sort of mixing it up so it looks patchwork, because otherwise it'll look a bit silly. I could use the metal pieces as well, but I'm not. I'm keeping it all wood. Like, eventually I'll do like a kind of an extra bit where I do add like kind of colourful details and all that jazz, but for now it's mostly just mix and match the different kinds of plywood to give it a very... I think I'm going to put some like boards to make it look a little bit stitched together with hope. I might raise down a bit. Sometimes it's hard to see if something's floating or not. It is a bit, but like not in a bad way. Not in an aggressively annoying way. Put some more. Let's put a couple of these over here like this. Ooh, hello. That looks very safe. Love it. Cool. I'm going to put a bit more plywood down. Let's put the ones that are slightly busted. Basically, watch your feet, everyone, when you're here. Watch your ankles, otherwise you might twist them or fall down a hole or something. Alright, I might leave that actually there like that. Just have this slightly little gap in the centre. Right, anyway, that was impulsive, but I quite like that. We'll have to obviously stitch these gaps together. Good thing is I'm out of wood. No! That's right, let's scrap some of these. I will have to disappear off and get some more though. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just good enough. Right, this is looking cool. Right, I'm going to quickly disappear off and get another wood shipment. One mo. And we are back. We have returned. Come here, you. Right, okay, mush. I always think I have enough wood. I literally bought a new shipment straight away, just before the video, but then I forgot that this stuff uses obscene amounts. Right, okay, so what we're going to do, I have to sort of just ramshackle this bit a bit. So we're going to sort of add a couple of these supports here. Stick that one in there like that. Get stuck, obviously. So we're going to do the staircase as well. I has not forgotten. Yeah. God damn it. Ah! Get up there. Oh, actually, that's perfect. We'll do that one there as well. I really like this bridge because it's very generous with the way it sits. Which is very handy. And you can sort of rotate in a way where it doesn't look overtly like you're using the same bridge over and over again. Even though it sometimes can be a bit of a pain in the ass. I wanted to put at least one more, but it's not having it. Alright, fine, I'll put some plywood. That weird texture glitch. Never really figured out what does that, to be honest. Pretty sure I've been told about it before, but I forgot. These are also really good, by the way. I am going to obviously make it so you can not see that thing floating, but we're going to... I had a vision in my mind of how I wanted this to look, and it is working out. The fateful words, it just works. And it does. Cool. And same mold, same mold. All the NPCs better walk around it. Again, not really that kind of operation, is it? I mean, it is, but I don't really care. That'll be fine. I've got to do a staircase in a sec. This looks so good. See, that one's why I don't like that one as much as that one. I might put some... Can I put this over the top of it? There we go. I'm actually going to be sneaky and do that. And I put them over the top. Oh, that's actually two of them anyway. Actually, that doesn't look half bad. You know what? I'm actually going to do it that way instead. And we'll do it that way, because that looks things. That looks things. That's not really words, is it, David? That looks okay. Okie dokie. I might maybe do a couple more details on here, but obviously you've seen the same thing about 50 times now already. So we just patch this up a little bit. Obviously cover the fact that I don't see that flashing texture. What flashing texture? Hardly knew her. And we'll put a board there. Lovely. Am I out of wood again? No. Okay, good. Right, so next we just have to patch up, and I'm going to obviously cover that bit up as well, but it's looking saucy. Very saucy. So let's, on this side, in a few places but not all, let's have a couple of walls, just to sort of, but again, in a kind of like slightly sparse way, so there's like a few open gaps on this side. They've got to be pragmatic, they don't have much wood. I might put my pillar all the way up there. Alright, well, we didn't need it anyway. We'll get a new one. Okie dokie. This is very crisp, this. For a ramshackle junk wall, quite crisp. This side's going to be quite open. I need to cover that bit off, definitely. What we're gonna do is go in here and go to the wrong section. Go over here and get these ones. They are my favourite walls. Not that one though. This one. We're gonna hide the fact that I've technically got that floating there. Poor Piper has just been waiting there for weeks. Bless her cotton socks. She can wait longer, can't she? Yes, yes, she can. Really? Seriously? Thank you. You bastard. Gotta do a wee staircase as well. So I'm gonna... That's hello. Put some on that part there. We're gonna have one of the bigger junk fences reversed, as is tradition. We've got that one. Yeah. So I like to make that noise. Come on, grab it. Thank you, I appreciate you. God damn it, no I don't, because I can't see you very well now. There we go. Oh, this looks so good! If I do say so myself, can I squeeze through this gap? Can I squeeze through this gap? Oh, you beauty. Right, now this side does have to be a bit more heavily patched up. And honestly, I might actually just pillar glitch. Oh, not pillar glitch, rug glitch a couple of these ones. But like, probably 2 of them. Yeah. Let's do one of that one and then that one so it's not the same texture. I need to actually get them in there, so we're actually just going to use the rug glitch to get them in. This is quite the fortress, I'd like to point out. It's almost like I had a vague plan that absolutely worked, which is nice. There you go, thank you, my lovely. And you... do that nice more surface area. Thank you, my darling. Right, I'm going to have metal one there, and then the wood one next to it. And I need the bigger one, because I need to be able to see. Wait, there we go. Sorry, it's in my way. See, this side is mostly packed up. I might actually deliberately use a few gaps, or maybe just like do the gaps another time. I like a few gaps. Realistically, if you're going to try and squeeze through little gaps in a wall, 1, I think it adds a bit of character to it, and 2, good luck getting stuck. Where's my rug gone? I might just put my rug there, that's fine. It was over there. Thank you. Oh, this looks fantastic. I'm so happy with how this has turned out. Yes! Get in. Suspiciously going well, this castle run. Right, okay. Okay. Right, I have to run all the way back to the side now. But this is great. Let's just do the staircase. And I think, to be honest, it is done. So I'm going to do it a little bit quicker than I have. But still looking pretty saucy. It's just looking very structurally solid. Let's just grab these ones and pop them around the side so they're sort of patching on. We just need a staircase going up, which I'll keep it fairly benign for now. You see what I mean? Like, I wanted a couple of gaps. Actually, ooh, I want to put something there, probably. So I haven't fully finished it yet. 1 sec. Put something up there, that one. I think this one I'm just going to have one of these. The main... this one. Actually, I'll just do this one, but reverse it. Yeah. The thing, you see that picture? It doesn't have red on it, and I don't know if that's just because the USO mod doesn't have the red version of it. Well, I swear this did used to have a red thing on it. Am I going mad? Okay. Gonna be a prick or not let me go in there. You bastard. Right, okay, fine. Also, I'll do a half wall. It might actually be the walls getting in the way for me. Oh no, it was just... that one's being a bit of a prick. Come on, you went green for a sec. I don't like that. Good idea. I am, if nothing, if not a perfectionist-ish. Basically, it has to look perfect in my scrappy head. I'm going to basically just pillar glitch one of these in. Probably actually that one. Can I do it just without having to use the rug? Possibly. No. Okay, cool. I'll have to rug it in. I have to give it a good rug in. House video's taking a bit longer than I planned. Sorry about that. Perfection takes time. You bastard. There we go, and I can have it basically inside the wall. Ha 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 ha. There we go, that looks really good. Right, staircase. I did jump a little bit forward ahead because of the fact that my stairs ended up looking terrible. So we are done. I ended up redoing the stairs to quickly get simple for now because I'm going to build a structure here, and that will be like a fancier staircase, but it will be integrated within the building there. Originally I used the pier pieces and they ended up coming out to over here. It was taking up way too much space. But I love this. This looks fantastic. Really, really pleased with how it's turned out. It did take a little bit longer than I planned, but I'm pretty chuffed with it. The NPCs can use it, which is pretty good because ultimately it is quite flat. I'm probably going to put some of the... If you go into the invisible rug section on USO, there's some nav mesh rugs, so I'm probably going to put a few of those around just to stop them from like getting confused, but I think they should be pretty grand. I did patch up this section here, which I'll probably put a little staircase, but to be fair, they can just walk up here. I really like this because it's just silly. Which is what we like. We like silliness in this house. Let me show you the front here. Boop. It looks sturdy, but also ridiculous. As I said, you've got that big gap there, and I'm deliberately leaving that big gap there because I like it. Because, you know, if you're going to try and climb through all of the mess that is the structural parts of the wall, by all means, you're still going to be shot at by loads of people. Ah, it looks so satisfying. And when I have a structure there, it's going to look so cool. Anywho, hope you guys enjoyed that, gave you a few ideas. It's way more fun to actually make something rather than just stick a load of foundations together and call it a day. I think my first one I ever did, I used the concrete foundation. And, like, you know, it's just like night and day. It looks way better. As I said, I'll probably be building something here. I'll possibly make it the next video, actually. Maybe like a barracks or something, or maybe some kind of, like... something, that there'll be something built into this section, maybe even if it's just a living quarters. As always, follow me on the socials. I'm on Blue Sky, I'm on Instagram if you want to see what I'm up to. I am streaming. I didn't stream last week because I was really busy and then I got a headache, but I'm feeling quite good today, so we'll have a stream over on possibly Friday, I think, this week, maybe Saturday. I will have a link up soon when I decide which day. But anyway, until the next video, until the next stream, you guys enjoy the rest of your week. You take care.